Okay, so this is the Missal. I have like a little Missal cover for it. And it's broken up into different parts, and so you have these ribbons. And so the first one is purple, and that is for communion. And I have it on this page, 96, because this is the prayer you say after you get communion. And right around these pages are other prayers you say before and after communion. So like I have my St. Anthony is for after communion, and then I have for before communion. And this actually shows that my 20th anniversary of getting communion will be next year, which is crazy. So that's like the beginning of where I put mine, is so like every time after communion, I'm able to pull this out and I can say my prayers. Next is my white one, and the white one is the one that moves around a lot. And this is for when you, for the Gospels and the Epistles. So I'm actually on the wrong Sunday. So the right Sunday will be the 15th Sunday after Pentecost. And they always have it in the bulletin in case you get lost, because sometimes it happens. And I have that on page 767. And so you keep that there. For when the priest reads it off, you'll start with, he'll read the epistle during the Mass in Latin, and then he'll read the Gospel in Latin, and then when he gets up to say his sermon, he will read them in English. So that's how you can follow along. Next, I have my red for the start of the Missal, or the start of the Mass. Every start of the Mass will start out with these preparatory prayers, which is when the priest starts the Mass, he kneels down and makes the sign of the cross, and then we all do. And then you just keep reading. And the best advice I ever got as a kid was just keep reading. It's okay if you get lost or you're a little bit behind. As long as you keep reading and trying to follow, it's okay. So as you go through the Missal, the really nice thing about it is it has little explanations on the side as to why things are done a certain way. And if you notice, it has R and V. So R is the response, and V is the priest. So like the priest will say Dominus Boviscum, and then the altar boys will say Ecum Spiritu Tuo. And if you're in a high mass, it will be sung. All the R's will be sung for the most part. And then my next one is my green one, and these are for special days during the year that don't follow the normal Gospels. So like December 8th is a holy day of obligation. So that was the last time I used this. I don't really use my green one a lot. If you want to move it wherever you want that's more comfortable, you can. Also, the next one is my black one. And these are for my prayers for devotions to our Lord that I usually say. And then it also has First Fridays, which is a thing that Our Lady of Fatima asks, is that people go to Mass on the 9 First Fridays, and these are the prayers. And I also have it marked off because there's these other prayers like the Act of Consecration and other prayers to Our Lady in the back. So, and throughout my book, I have a lot of holy cards because I like to collect holy cards. Yeah, so that's about all of the Missal you need to do with your ribbons. And I have this cover to protect it because I don't want the leather of the Missal to get ruined. So yeah.